Hello, my name is Diana Budd, and I am the Director of Training for IFPA, Independent Funeral Planning Alliance. And I have with me here Stephanie Powell, who is the Assistant Director for Training for IFPA. And what we want to do is just let you know what it is that we offer funeral homes as far as our training format goes. So, just a little bit before we get started, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been doing advanced funeral planning for now going on 32 years. I like to tell people I've been doing advanced funeral planning since the age of 13, so you can't guess how old I am. And then have had the wonderful opportunity to help thousands and thousands of people do their advanced funeral planning, and then was given the opportunity to mentor other people because, as a lot of you know, advanced funeral planning is really a niche market and there wasn't a lot of training. So I started to help mentoring people and then developing training programs for individuals who wanted to be advanced funeral planning. Ultimately, our goal at IFPA is to give advisors the skills they need and the tools they need to make them a very successful advanced planning advisor and to really make them the best in the business. And we're really very proud of that. And the other thing that we want to accomplish with the training is to be able to have our advanced planning advisors actually run your advanced planning program for you, so that you can just let them run with the program. We give them the tools that they need in order to develop marketing plans for you, to meet with your families one-on-one, and really be that face of your advanced funeral planning program. So with that, I'm going to let Stephanie let you know exactly what we do with some of our training. Particularly, we are doing now an 8-week training Zoom meeting. Now, once the training Zoom meeting is over, or even during it, we also meet with funeral homes, the advisors, at their locations, and so that we can work with them face to face too. So Stephanie, if you want to kind of explain to people what we do.
All right, so IFPA has developed a great resource that will stay with the agent in your funeral home, but it's the IFPA Roadmap to Success training and sales system. And basically, during this 8 weeks, the first section that we go over is prospecting and how exactly to receive leads, to qualify those leads into prospects, and just train your agents how to prospect and bring in those leads. Another thing that we talk about sometimes at the end of the first week or into the second week is the My Lead Link database, which is a great tool for agents it's a customer retention management system that helps them to stay on track with the leads and prospects that they are receiving, so that they can keep them into some type of nurturing or active sequence to keep letters in front of them, make phone calls, remind them of what they need to be doing with each person. A third thing that we do is aftercare. Aftercare is a huge important step in advanced funeral planning and helping your funeral home to actually build a successful program. And so we talk about aftercare in depth and actually show them how to present the aftercare tools that IFPA has. Then we also talk about appointment setting. It may seem like a simple thing, but a lot of agents do not know how to properly set appointments and really respect others' time and in those phone calls that they're making to try and set those appointments to get people to meet with them face to face. We also go through presentation and how to properly present with the IFPA tools that the agents are given when they're one-on-one with a family or a couple or an individual, how to properly present the advanced funeral planning process and the 4 steps of advanced funeral planning. And then we also talk about community outreach. This is also a huge thing in establishing that you are the specialist for advanced funeral planning in your community. And so we do go through community outreach and different tools available to help them build on public speaking and interacting with other people in the community. And then we also take each agent through building a plan for them, what their goal looks like for the coming year, and how they are going to get there. What steps do they need to take in order to reach that plan or to reach that goal? And then we also talk about the total solutions that IFPA offers. So the total solutions that IFPA offers are tools and materials that allow your agent that's placed in your funeral home to be successful and to bring new tools and opportunities to you as a funeral home that can help build the database of clientele that can potentially be presented with advanced funeral planning opportunities. And then we just have some other tools and resources that we like to discuss with the agents, in addition to just really trying to help them be familiar with the homesteaders forms that they will need to do once they actually sell policies and are licensed, and just many other tools to build success as they go into selling policies and helping families to get prepared.
The one thing I want to make sure and mention is that our training program and actually our marketing program is not one size fits all. We custom what your funeral home needs. Whatever training you're needing, we can custom, whether your agent is more comfortable with us training them on site. We have that available. If they're not comfortable with training with Zoom, we can come to your location and train. We have other advisors that are willing to mentor and let new advisors ride with them and come to their locations to see what they do. And we also have monthly meetings via Zoom, and then we do regional meetings where everybody can come together and really support each other and share ideas, and really a great camaraderie that we have established at IFPA. We also have a couple other individuals that helps us and are very important to our training with our advisors, and that's Faina Eaton. She really starts advisors with My Lead Link to give them the how to manage their database. Lisa Pitchford helps her with that because she uses My Lead Link, so she's the advisor that can show people this is how it's done, how you use it as an advisor. What are some of the things she does, and some of the things that are very helpful and shortcuts, those types of things. So that's very important. And Lisa also is our specialist in the aftercare. She is second to none of really using our aftercare book 1 with her families, and she presents that to every single family, and she uses that as a real standalone tool. Mm-hmm. She's really very good at that, and we bring her in, and we'll bring in other people who have really established themselves in maybe just one area of the training or the advanced funeral planning, because I think that a good training program, we try to figure out what are people really good at, what's their strengths, and whatever their strength is, we're going to build on that. And most people find out, this is what I do well. Like, for example, Stephanie, she really, when I took her through the training, what she really grasped on was the community outreach, and she's really helped her funeral home become, to really market and to really become the funeral home of choice in her communities. And so the one thing that I always like to say our training is based on is the four P's, if you will, and that is, we're going to really help advisors learn how to prospect, and that is to find people that really are interested in sitting down with them and learning about the importance of advanced funeral planning. And we're going to really work with them on appointment setting, and then presenting, and then providing a solution. And providing a solution is the funding part of advanced funeral planning. So we really focus on those 4 P's. And it's very important. Once an advisor gets really good at those, then they're really flying on their own. And always tell Stephanie, our job is to work ourselves out of a job, so that those advisors can, they know what they're doing. They're the best in the business, and we're very proud of that. That's something that we really pride ourselves on, is getting people to really be professionals in this truly niche market. And so from that point, you know, we can help you, like I said, any way you want. We'll custom any kind of training to your organization, and really work hard to make your advanced planning advisor be the best in the business, so they stay with you. And I think that's really important. You don't want to be, you know, every year having to change advanced funeral planning advisors. That's really not good for you or your community.
And the great thing, even more, is Diana mentioned this earlier, but the camaraderie that is built through IFPA agents all across the country, who you don't have to go in and reinvent the wheel. There is a plan laid out for you, and you can take those things that are presented to you and take what works for your funeral home, and then those agents can use the tools provided to them from IFPA, but also from other agents around the country who have found things that they were successful at, whether it be community presentations or materials that they use, actual PowerPoint presentations, or whatever it is. They can share with them, and you can customize those to your funeral home, so that you're not constantly having to just build things. It's already built. You just have to select which tools work best for your funeral home.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yeah. Okay. On that, we just would encourage you, if even if you have someone, an advisor, but you just like for them to maybe gain some more skills, we can work with you in that manner also. Also, if an advisor is brand new, we will work from them and teach them what they need to know about merchandise, how to actually present merchandise, how to actually, you know, sell a funeral and price out funerals. So we will find out what they need, and we will fill in the pieces for them.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.